spiked?
No.
Yeah, sure. I mean, gee whiz. Talk about spoiled,
I
eh?
could have arranged it.
Yeah.
We got about 2 hours.
Oh, there, I got rid of the hum. That did it, didn't it?
You turned something off, though.
Here you go.
Left guard, number 66.
He's the singer,
right?
The singer.
Huh?
He's the singer.
Right guard, number
Yeah, oh, the singer. That's right. You're in the National Guard.
The hockey game.
Are you going to be there tomorrow night? Mike?
Jason Duke.
Mark Oliver. This is my son.
Oliver.
Mark Oliver.
Mark Oliver.
Miller.
I knew I said, I know that guy.
Alan Brew.
Will you be doing the hockey game tomorrow night?
That flanker.
I won't be broadcasting. I'll be there, though. You're going to do the national anthem?
Yeah, no Canada.
Cool. Great.
Number 32.
You're going to do both?
But with the barbershop group.
And that quarterback, number
Have you heard of the barbershop group?
Oh. But you're going to do both national anthems?
Head coach is Mr. Ron Warner.
Cool.
Coach is Mr. Neil Arthur. Brad Goodere. And the coach, Joel Barron and John Ricketts.
Hey, second shift guy, I'll tell you what, we're going to interrupt some of that classic rock for a while because we have some exciting high school football here tonight. And the reason being, we want to make sure everybody in Baraga and Houghton County here's the play-by-play broadcast of this game tonight between the Lake Linden Hubbell Lakes and the Lance Purple Hornets. As you can hear in the background, the PA announcer is giving the starting lineups, and we have a beautiful night, really. It's a little cooler than what we've been used to, but what the heck, we're spoiled. Jimmy the Greek Jr. is here. Jimmy, you're not spoiled, right?
Norm, I'm not spoiled at all. Especially today.
I'll tell you, the coffee is not spoiled. It tastes good. It's good and not.
But again, Norm, we have another beautiful night to do high school football down here in Baraga County. Again, looking at the big pond.
The big pond. Oh, I love that.
You can't beat the opportunity before the game.
Number 4, Michael Queon.
He knows his team is definitely underdog tonight. Whoever plays like Linden seems the underdog. He's before the game.
I'll tell you what, Jimmy. In my next life, I'm going to live in Baraga or Lance.
Number 18,
How about this life? Where you living, Norm?
Well, I'm living it up in Hancock, but I love it in Lance and Baraga. The people are so congenial. The football is great. The weather is always cooperating. And we haven't even had a harvest moon yet. That's coming later this month.
That's right, Norm.
Redskins.
We have Mark Oliver doing our national anthem, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Satan.
Do people get intimidated by the lakes or not? I don't know.
I think they do, Norm. It's a juggernaut. And Coach Warner's team comes in prepared. You know you cannot help them out at all. You got to get on the board early. When you're playing Lake Linden, you've got to have a controlled offense. The best way to beat Lake Linden or to beat the game with Lake Linden is to keep your offense on the sidelines. As an opposition, you got to have your offense have some nice long drives, kill the clock. You know, Norm, once this Lake Linden offense gets on the field, you got 4 or 5 weapons in the line. Just makes some holes that trucks could drive through. So, and that's what Coach Holmstrom of the Vikings stresses before the game.
Okay, the Lakes kicked off, and that's their patented squib kick, and Baraga gets decent field position at their own 39.
Randy Venison, line judge. 1 man short tonight on the officiating crew.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10, no gain, maybe a loss of a yard on the first play from scrimmage by the Baraga Vikings.
This is unbelievable. Here we are just about in October 10th there.
100 yards last week against Veterans. Back to pass.
And back to pass, picked off by the Lakes. Wadaga back to pass and was intercepted by the Lakes. Who did it?
Number 81, Norm. Again, Tom Miller, who made the tackle on the first play of the game, and the second play makes a big pickoff.
Well,
There the 42-yard line.
their number 1 quarterback used to be their number 2 quarterback, but now he's at Zablocki, close to 10 yards for Zablocki.
Zablocki off tackle right, little misdirection out of the backfield as Hendrickson fakes to Cadera, gets to Zablocki, pick up a 9. 1st and 1, Lake Linden, right around their corner. The quarterback got injured, and the coach didn't want to change the number, and then Henderson didn't want to change the number, so we're going in with 84 for the rest of the year. 84 is going to
He's
throw it
back
out.
to pass. He's got a man open, and he dropped the pass. In all fairness to Chris Zablocki, it was a little bit out of his grasp, but catchable nonetheless.
Right, you know, he wants to get points on the board.
Lakes
We
with
want to get
a
this
third down
offense
and
on the
2
move,
as
and
we
we
have
got
a
early flag arm. I got a feeling this could be
Somebody lined up offside?
lined up offsides or an equipment infraction possibly.
It'll be on.
Gets Baraga.
It's automatic.
Me up offside.
Not this early.
3-yard line.
You coach this all week.
7.
Handoff, right side, some running room. Down in the 10-5, touchdown. Let's see, no flags. Yes, sirree, Bob.
26-yard scamper. Zablocki off tackle right, misdirection in the backfield. Nothing to it. Totally uncontested is, I believe, for the Vikings, number 10, Koskinen laid a hand on him, but not enough to stop the speedy tailback. Minute and 33 seconds old.
Here we go with the 2-point conversion attempt. Hendrickson hands off to Zablocki. It's good. 2-point conversion on the board, and we'll take a timeout here. 60 seconds right now. 10:27 left, first quarter. Lake Linden, Hubbell 8, and Baraga nothing. What's the score?
Josh Linden needs to receive for the Vikes. Chris Brown to kick off for the Lakes.
Oh, was that Karen or whatever her name is?
Okay, Chris Brown kicking off, and it goes
Some
back
blonde?
like Cleveland's do. It's going to be
Alrighty, we're back here, and the kickoff
in the end zone.
by the
Ball is down
Lake
by Linden.
Linden Hubbell Lakes, and
10-yard line.
And inside the
holy
On their own 5-yard line.
and they trail 8-0, and their second offensive possession of the ball. Wadaka go back to the throw, picked off again. It was tipped, and the Lakes have the football back inside about the 27-yard line.
Norm, one of my favorite players in the whole area. 40, Brandon Stevens on the
You love him, don't you?
Oh, man, this kid's a keeper. I'm telling you. Johnny on the spot again.
One more time.
3 plays for the Vikings, 2 turnovers. Lakes knocking on the door, literally, on another turnover. 1st and 10, Lake Linden, just outside the Viking 25.
And the Lakes break huddle. Number 84, Josh Hendrickson, the quarterback, pitches it wide, right side. Zablocki finds the sideline, and an identical carbon copy play of when he scored. This time, though, he's bounced out of bounds inside of the 10-yard line.
That's your line, too, Norm. So
What?
you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, right. That doesn't hurt. Handoff right side, gain of a couple. Are they in? They're in.
Gain of a couple, 3 yards for a touchdown.
That's all they needed.
Down of the evening.
Coach Holmstrom got to be, he was an underdog coming in, but the game's only 2 minutes old. You're down by 14 right off the bat.
Who got on the board there? Was that Zablocki?
I believe it was Zablocki again on a 3-yard carry. Well, Miller and
Once again,
Stevens
we'll
on the
go for the
defense,
two-point
sticking a
conversion.
couple big picks now.
Formation in the backfield.
Put the Vikings in a early hole right off the bat.
Hendrickson's going for the 2-point conversion. It's overthrown, intended for number 81, Tom Miller. Timeout on the field. 10 minutes left in the opening quarter. It is Lake Linden Hubbell 14 and Baraga nothing.
1 minute timeout.
There's the squib kick. It's a line drive kick. And the Vikings, even though they touched it first, had some problems with it, but they finally do control it at their own 30, 1st and 10.
37. They've got to sustain the drive here just to get some sort of respectability.
Wadaka, the junior quarterback, hands off, nowhere to run.
There, getting in the blitz, Norm. Nothing
Bishop.
doing, lost a 5.
Well, you know, here's the thing. The Lakes coaching staff knew that the Baraga coaching staff is thinking, hey, we get the football. And if we can move it a little bit and, you know, establish some kind of a game plan here, then hold the lakes off, then we'll be all right. And we'll see how long that will continue.
Right, that's right.
Bang, it didn't happen. Bang, bang.
That's what I talked with Coach Holmstrom before the game. That's what he probably had to do, even to keep this thing in the area. Gain about 2, Norm. They put yourselves in a third and about 11. Right around your own 29-yard line or something.
Is that Venus down there to the left and lower?
That could be her. It's very possible.
That might be Venus. Baraga goes back, hands it off, left side, back to the line of scrimmage. The ball carrier.
Number 20 for the Viking man carry, Norm Eric Barrett, I believe.
Right, and Chris Zablocki is back there along with Adam Marcotte.
Two-sided sword, isn't it?
And it's Koskinen doing the punting. He can boot the ball pretty good. This one bounces across the 50, gets a Baraga bounce across the 40, down to about the 32-yard line where the Lakes will take over 1st and 10. They lead 14-0, but for the first time, they're going to start off from their own territory. It's out in front. Just under 8 minutes left in the opening quarter. Quick handoff up the middle, and a gain of about 3.
The big fullback
To the right. Maybe they're trying to, you know.
Oh, he's trying to pull the linebackers into popping everyone outside here. Like that.
Up the middle again. First down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Like that, indeed.
It almost sounds like you know what I'm talking about, doesn't it?
Who was that?
Number 40, I believe, Norm, for the Lakes.
That was Marker, a football program that you called a system.
Right, Norm. It is a system.
There he goes, Zablocki. He's gone. He's gone. He's outrunning everybody. Touchdown, Lake Linden, a 49-yard scamper, and he had 2 people in the secondary that he ran between.
Right, Norman, a big play. Number 30, Ellen Drew laid a block and catching a Viking player who's holding his ribs as we see him right around the 10-yard line. Drew just faced him to make that whole thing possible. See the Viking player coming back to the huddle. I'm trying to get his number. He's in some difficulty here. He's going to take it and what impresses me with the Lakes, everybody is following the play after 15, 20, 30 yards down the field.
There you go.
Getting blocked.
It's the system. 2-point conversion attempt, which I'll tell you, they're not perfect here. They missed 2 out of 3. Timeout in the field, 6:55. We'll take a timeout here. It's 20-0. The Lakes over the Vikings. Well, we're back here in Baraga, and we have 6:55 left in the first quarter, and it's already 20-0. There's the squib kick, and that one is picked up at the 21, fumbled, and I think the Lakes got it. There they go again. The ball almost looked like it was going to go out of bounds, which would have been a penalty and a re-kick or something. But no. The Lakes recover the fumble.
I didn't catch a number of the young man who made the tackle.
Since taking over for their number 1 quarterback, Ronnie Warner, off with a broken arm, up the right side. Touchdown! That's not the Zablocki again. Oh, well, all right, spread the wealth.
20. Let's make it about a 19-yard scamper.
You sense that?
Yeah, I think we sensed it last week.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we sensed it. They're getting serious. 2-point conversion, was that 40? Miller? Marcotte. I'll tell you what, gang, we got to take another time out here because the Lakes have scored again. It's the Lakes 28 and the Vikings nothing, 6:42 left.
Brown to kick off for the Lakes.
Well, Chris Brown's squib kick, it's not a squib kick anymore. That's a line drive. It's over the heads of the
kick for the Lakes, I believe. On the tackle, jarred the ball. He jarred the ball with his 45, Brandon Stevens.
All right.
Second big play of the game.
That's your boy, isn't it?
Oh, he's one of my favorites.
Good gain for the Vikes there. 2nd and 6 coming up.
I mean, every time they get the ball, they find a way to give it back to the Lakes, or the Lakes find a way to take it away from them.
Wadaka, hands off right side, nowhere to go. Barrett is dragged down for a loss.
Now slot right.
Number 18, Wadaka, the quarterback. Back to pass up the middle, picked off. The Lakes intercept again.
Number 45. Oh boy, he's getting some accolades for.
Who is number
He's
45?
getting some accolades for post-game awards along with Zablocki. I believe his name is Brandon Stevens.
Oh, jeez.
5'5", 140-pound senior.
Pass, the guy, Stevens was in position. He knows how to play defense. Back to pass. Hendrickson at his own 50. He's being chased. Runs out of the pocket. 45. Down to the 40. Still on his feet. And he's ridden out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Hendrickson on the run, but another big block by number 30, Ellen Drew, who took the swing here.
1st and 10. I knew we hired you for some reason.
Someone got to drive you, Norm.
No gain on that play, and a flag after the play.
Block in the carry. They ran off tackle right again. I don't know. The preliminary indication, I think he might have a personal foul against Baraga.
Yep.
Personal foul against Baraga. That is the first time that
This guy thinks a couple of weeks ahead, you know.
Oh, sure he does.
Maybe a couple of years, I don't know.
Here's the handoff.
Handoff, Zablocki cuts inside from the end position, and he's down near the goal line, but I don't think he's across.
I think he's right around the 1 or 2 yard line again. He's running the right side of that line behind Big Keeble and Peterson. Let's give Peter Berry some credit. He made a big block from off the line.
Oh, that's my boy. I'll tell you, you got guys like Kivila. Oh, 6'2" and a half, mind you.
Right.
262.
Right.
That's in the shower, man. Handoff right side, touchdown.
The Vikings had a touchdown, but that time
Kader, I think.
Go back again, Norm. I didn't catch the play.
did not need much.
Let's see.
I didn't either. I'm just drawing straws here.
I believe it's Kadera on the carry.
Well, that makes the score 34 to
Only
nothing.
played about 8 minutes.
This
or in the
time,
first
Hendrickson's
quarter.
going to attempt the extra
Now they
point.
give the kicking game some exercises. Hendrickson's
Nice snap.
Eric Miller, the snap is bad, and the point after, I'll tell you, the Lakes got to do something. They have failed now on 3 out of 5 possible 2-point or extra point conversions. We have a timeout in the field. We'll be right back. 4:07 left first quarter. The Lakes 34, the Vikings nothing.
This ball kick off in the late.
Well, back here at Buckland Field in Baraga. What is that, the Eastern Star? Where's East?
that way.
That's South.
Okay, once again, the Vikings take
To your right's got to be East. That's got to be East over there, right? Huh?
I believe that.
Well, let's see. If that's East, let me look now. East, then South is behind us.
Absolutely.
But that's way back to Houghton.
North.
Anyway, what's that star over there?
West.
Well, you asked me that question because I want to move from January to March.
You do.
Yeah.
Take my job for 4 months in the winter.
Oh, a pass up the middle, complete. Number 23 Laco takes the pass from Wadaga, and it's not a first down, but their most significant offensive play.
I keep thinking this is only the first quarter, but they just got to establish some
They're
sort
not afraid to throw the ball, and there's another toss, and it's a first down, a nice pass in the flat from Wadaka to number 24, Kujansu, or Kujansu, whatever way you want to say it.
I'll stick with the quarterback, Wadaka.
First down of the night. They're moving the ball and not afraid to throw it. Wadaga rolls left, then he hands it off, and there's going to be a loss of about 1 on that play. Clock, 2nd and 11 for the Vikings. He gets set. Wadaga goes back in the pocket. He throws it up the left side. No, it's incomplete. If it had been caught, he would have only gained about a yard anyway. He took my whole deck table, umbrella, and the whole thing, and threw it right into my backyard last night. There's a nice spiral, incomplete at about the 23. Nice spiral. And a punting situation for the Vikings. They picked up a first down on that drive. The ball bounces across the 20. Marcotte picks it up, goes back to his own 15. Then he goes back Barry Sanders style to where he first picked the ball up, and he makes it back to the 21. Josh Hendrickson calling the signals. There's a handoff to Blocky. Watch it. Cross midfield. Still on his feet. Cuts up the middle. Still on his feet to the 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. No flags on the play. So Blocky is having a career day.
79-yard scamper again, as far as I'm concerned, made possible by number 79, Matt Peterson, who laid down the defensive end coming out of the blitz. Made that whole thing possible, but still is a block with breakaway speed. Team effort again, Norm. Like you say, the linebacker coming in, but he wiped him right out. The block, he's running wild.
Eric Miller will attempt the PAT. The kick is up. This one looks good. Took a while. And we have a timeout on the field with 1:46 left in the first quarter. I have never seen anything like this. It is the Lakes 41 and the Vikings nothing. We'll be right back. Who the hell cares?
From Chris Brown, trailing 41-0.
I shouldn't say that. It might be.
Back deep for the Vikings.
Oh, mio mio, it's going to be a long night for the Vikings here tonight. And I'm not sure how the Lakes can really handle it either, because what are you going to do? You know, you can't tell your team not to score.
Right, especially in football. I mean, you just go out, snap the ball, run the plays. You can't play this game half speed, even your second or third stringers, because it's a violent game. You're constantly hitting people.
I'll tell you, the Vikings caught the Lakes at the wrong time.
But the Lakes are steamrolling. He mentioned it last week, and Coach Warner brought his troops up here tonight, and
they're playing perfect football.
Right. I think that this team will get into the playoffs, and they probably will go deep in the playoffs. And you know, once you get by that second or third round game, a penalty, a personal foul, a fumble, and offsides, it will hurt you.
You're done. You're done. We talked about that the year that the Lakes won the state championship. So the Lakes, here we go, Chris Brown. But then again, you know, a game like this now, when we're leading 41-0, what are the players thinking? Hey, well, this is too easy.
I think
that's not the way to think.
I think Coach Holmstrom just told the head.
41-0 with I didn't expect this.
No.
So we're going to run the clock. And the ball was picked up at the 25. Yeah, knee down, number 24 for the Baraga Vikings. Kuinsu, yeah.
Right. It's nothing against the opponent, believe me.
I haven't. It's been a while since there's a complete pass and a first down for the Baraga Vikings on the pass to number 23, Adam Lacko.
Lacko on reception. He said to his troops, listen, let's keep our heads on our shoulders. Get something going for next week.
And here's Wadaga. There could be a big penalty there. I thought there was a little movement in the backfield, but I guess he was going the right direction.
Sure was,
but a loss on the play.
Also going the right direction. Number 79 for the Lakes, Peterson, was back there on the tackle.
Minutes.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
We'll be back with the second quarter of action, and the score after one quarter is Lake Linden Hubbell 41 and Baraga nothing. The 32-yard line of the Vikings. It's a 2nd and 14.
Second down and 14.
Back to pass. Wadaga, he's being chased, and Sacarino back Oh, my goodness gracious, at about the 15.
Way back to the 15 is there, and number 64, Derek Griffin on. You just call Dave or Brian at the studio to come and get you later for the morning.
No, don't call either one of those dudes. There's a handoff up the gut. Couple. Fourth. And M26, I don't know.
War on the carry, Norm. They're Zablocki.
And Koskinen is going to do the punting. It's high, but not very far. And it hit a Baraga player, and it went another 20 yards. It's down at about the 46-yard line.
They're going to bring it back, Norm.
Taking the ball, 1st and 10 from the Vikings, 37-yard line.
So the Lakes go to work. Quick handoff. Zablocki across the 35, down to about the 32.
Well, first of all, Norm Hendrickson handed off to number 45, Stevens.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't the president of his fan club. There's no doubt about that.
Here's the handoff now, and getting good yardage.
Now, is that not Zablocki down inside the 10? Tell me.
No, Norm, I believe it's 35 first round.
Well, I saw the 5 earlier. You know, it's not so much the Vikings as it is the Lakes. Touchdown. They're just not doing. They're
47-0.
They have not made a mistake this entire first half.
No, they haven't. I mean, it's
So Brown on the 9-yard run.
one word I can.
Attempting the extra point, Josh Hendrickson doing the holding.
So they're going for the PAT again. High snap, and the kick is still up and good.
Good. So it's 48-0.
Wow, is that Chris Brown?
The fourth quarter.
So we have a timeout in the field. 8 minutes left in the first half. The Lakes 48, Baraga nothing. We'll be right back.
Stevens.
That's 7. Well, we're back here in Baraga, and the score is 48-0. We have 7 minutes left to play in the first half, gang. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, I think we got Zablocki in there at quarterback now. Or do we?
Right, Norm. Zablocki, QB.
He is the new backup quarterback. Quick handoff, right side, gain of about 5 on the play. The ball at the 36-yard line. No, the 44-yard line of the Vikings. No gain on that play. Maybe a loss.
On the carry. First time he called his number.
And turnovers, creating the offense for the Lakes. Quick handoff, left side, running room, down inside the 40, 35, 30. And the ball carrier, Chris Brown. There's a team of 1,000 plays, like Minnesota was a team of 1,000. Minnesota is a state of 1,000 lakes, 10,000 lakes. But the Lakes have not been using that many.
40-pound fullback coming at you, and every lineman had beard and mustache, and they were freshmen and juniors. You're just going to stop them. They won some state titles there. It's the same thing that Coach Warner has now. In the early 80s, Lake Linden finally bumped off Crystal Falls, and they never have given up the mantle since. Because Norm, I played against him once, and I came back the next day in a car, not on a school bus, because I spent the night in the hospital trying to tackle.
Third down and 9. The ball is given off to Josh Johnson.
Right, Norm. Johnson on the carry.
Big gain. First down and then some.
He hit the line of scrimmage, and
Junior. Unreal.
Once again. Here's a handoff now to Mike Katana. 5'7", 143-pound junior going out right tackle.
So we have 2 minutes left in the first half. Second down coming up. And I think we're at the 10-yard line. Is that where we're at? And here we go.
The quarterback.
And the handoff right up the middle. Nowhere to go. The Baraga Vikings are not quitting.
Johnson on the carry, and a tackle for the Vikings, number 69, I believe. Excuse me, number 79, John Sanders. Big lineman. He's one of the keys, how he's going to match up against Peter.
The quarterback. Here's the pitch out.
Here's the handoff, right side, a loss on the play. Katana, the ball carrier.
You might need a kicker down the road here, though. The field goal could do you wonders when you get in a playoff situation.
The Lakes had never lived by the kick, though. Stevens going left side. I'll tell you what, he's in trouble. Written out of bounds, a loss of about 5. Turns the ball over to the Vikings.
And that should just go in the first half. By the Lakes.
Well, I'll tell you, we have a break in the action. It is halftime, and we'll wrap it up at the beginning of the third quarter. We'll give it back to the studio for our halftime festivities, and we'll get you back here in about 10 or 12 minutes. The score at halftime is Lakeland and Hubbell 48 and Baraga nothing.
Run to the bathroom. Need anything?
Well, the game, the kickoff, and the Lakes have the ball. 30, watch out. There's a 5. It could be any one of 3 players, but he's going to go all the way.
95-yard touchdown.
Oh, off the kickoff.
Set up on a block by number 40, his running mate in the backfield, Adam Marcotte.
Oh, my.
Left flats, no flag, no laundry.
Wild as the wind was yesterday.
And then some. This was a blocky. Got a 79-yard TD from scrimmage and a 95-yard kickoff return, and 3 more in between them two.
The PAT is blocked. I'll tell you what, we're not going to give it back to the station. We're going to keep it right here. The score 54-0. We, of course, have been playing running time since early in the second quarter, actually. Homecoming, Baraga, the 1997-98 royalty. She was going to give you the pizza. Don't give those guys the pizza. Don't put them near food.
Chris Brown to kick off for the Lakes.
Sassy over here. I don't. You're Sassy?
Yeah.
Is it Sassy?
Well, my name's Nicole.
Yeah, but I mean, your nickname is... that's what I said. Hi, Mr. Norm. This is Jimmy the Greek Jr. And you're the queen?
Yeah. Hopefully they're going to get fired up and score a touchdown this half.
Well, you know, it's too bad, but don't forget, this Lake Linden football team is good.
Right. They've always been good, and we know that. We just hope we can score.
What's in your future?
We're coming around. At the beginning of the year, it was kind of shaky now. We just had a loss to Jeffers. They're a really good team. So hopefully we're going to come around in the second half, 4 tournaments, and pull it together. We have a lot of good players. So.
Who am I thinking of that was the great guard?
No.
She's in Houghton?
Yep.
She's the
JV.
assistant coach, JV head coach.
Julie Philpus is. Where have I been?
You got to hang out with me more.
You got future plans for college or anything?
Yeah, college basketball. Hopefully, I just got a letter today from Alma's basketball coach.
Oh, it is their pizza. I ate yesterday. It's not my turn. See ya, Sassy. Where are we at in the football game, Jimmy?
Linden got the ball. Zablanki at quarterback, 1st and 10. Right on the 46-yard line of Baraga.
I love doing high school stuff.
We got blue tickets. We got the short end of the proverbial stick again.
I was right next to you, so nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wrong color even.
I'll tell you what, the only time I ever won a 50-50 was a Baraga game. It was played at the Superior Dome in Marquette. Right. 3rd down and 8 for the Lakes. Zablocki, the backup quarterback, by the way, and he's going to keep the football. He runs wide and then across the scrimmage line and ridden out of bounds at about the 40, but he picks up about 6, 7.
Ran about 30, picked up about 6 or 7. He's up at 30.
How can you tell him that?
You can't.
4th down, and they're going to keep the football, and they got a 1st down on the right guard plunge by
35.
35.
When you get back 2 feet, give it to one of the 3 guys behind you. Don't roll out for 15
Brown
yards.
in the backfield.
Like
No
that.
gain on that play.
You know, just take the snaps, hand off the ball.
Taking the stop for the Vikings. Derek Van
That's all you got to do.
There's nothing to be ashamed about, because I'll tell you what,
Hand off to Brown.
it doesn't matter who's Lake Linden opponent. They're on top of their game right now. 3rd down and a long 10. Man in motion, right. Pitch out goes right. Running room. Watch it. There he goes. Number 22, Mike Patana. Touchdown, Lake Linden.
Patana on the run and a big block in the 64. Derek Griffin picked out the cornerback coming in from the deep side. Made it possible for the last 10 yards of the run, but all the way Patana. Nice run. 5'7", 140.
I'll tell you, you could, if you hang around this guy enough, you know what, you kind of know what he's going to say, and kind of know what kind of mood he's in.
Right.
And there's the PAT. It is up, and a flag on the play. I think the kick was good, but there's a flag on the play. And pretty quick, like, anyway. But Coach Warner doesn't gloat. Coach Warner, you know, if anybody says that there's the Lake 61, the Vikings, nothing. And when I move down here, this team will never lose 61 to nothing. I won't let it happen. But really, it's, again, no, we're not going to beat the dead horse. But I noticed that Coach Holmstrom went out there at the end of the 3rd quarter, huddled with his players, patted everybody in. Talk about dedication. Come on.
Going back to pass, looking deep for Koskinen.
And there's the pass intended for Koskinen at the 45, thrown out of bounds. Tech, how about?
I'm going up there.
You're going to go up there?
Oh, definitely. That's good.
Now looking left, and he has his
Where are you going to sit?
I'm going to roam the field probably, Norm.
Well, then how can I stay away from you if you're going to roam?
Oh, I'm going to look for you. I'm going to look for you. It's hard to hit a moving target.
Oh, yeah? Tell that to about
Eric Barrett and
Hate to see this game went to overtime.
Oh, Dougie.
2-yard line.
Yeah, we're off tomorrow.
So the ball carrier.
The Huskies play...
Kind of similar to what Coach Warner runs with the Lakes.
Pass is up, incomplete, almost intercepted by number 22, Mike Patana, who got the last touchdown. Hey,
Stronger conference.
yep. 3rd down and 6 for the Vikings. Handoff, left side, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
But anyway, Norm, I want to take a few minutes of your time here.
Go ahead.
I'm going to throw something. An all sports Bubba team. Or all Jimmy team, whatever. I mean,
football?
Yeah. This with the games we've seen, with the kids we've seen all year.
All right.
Now, you know, Liberty is starting some of this already, and we're going to put some international flavor on this team right away. If some of these teams go into the playoffs, we got a lot of first downs between here and Marquette or here and Pontiac. A chain game would come in handy.
Yes.
You don't have to be the most talented player again on this team, but you know, it wouldn't hurt.
I don't mean to interrupt this, but there is a football game going on here, and the Lakes are down inside the 30. Go ahead.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But Waterman next year, we got to take him because he keeps our coffee cups full.
Well, yeah.
He's on the team.
And good coffee.
Oh, good coffee. Whoever brought us the pizza, he's on the team too.
Less than the 20-yard line before being stacked up. Wara in on the stop.
Well,
I mean, we got some. If you think about it, now we got to find someone to play us, though.
Oh, that's no problem.
Here's the pitch out now.
We'll play Lake Linden. Stevens runs out of bounds, but he picks up a first down inside the 20, I do believe.
Well, we can't play Lake Linden because some of these kids from Lake Linden happen to be on our team. We're going to pick.
I know you're going to take Peterson, too.
I'd have to take Peterson.
Yeah.
Tannen and Johnson in the
Well, I'll tell you what. Just don't pick him for the lake trout.
Here's the handoff.
Handoff right side, running room a little bit there. And the Lakes move down inside the 15. A gain of about 5. We have 5 minutes left in this football game. You say you have a quarterback?
Oh, we got a lot of quarterbacks.
A lot of quarterbacks.
Norm, you can pick the quarterback.
Okay, pitch out right side, running room down. They use that clothesline down the sideline. Patana close to the goal line. In, touchdown.
That is the case. It'll be the
Right? No flag.
I thought I seen a flag. We in the...
Baraga Vikings.
What a ceremony the other night at the Joe, huh?
Oh, that was
Touchdown is good. A 12-yard run.
Please of
Miller
Constantine off and,
again with 3:59 remaining.
oh, this whole thing developed
Good.
14
The
days
kick is
after
up, and it is
fighting for your life, and
good.
I hope these people can
Try
be...
6 days.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
So
thought...
now our score is
Miller's kick is up and it's good. We'll take a break and we'll be back to wrap this up because we have only 3 minutes left. 68-0. The Lakes over the Vikings.
68-0. The Vikings being penalized on a personal foul, so the Lakes will be kicking off once again at the Baraga 45-yard line. A kick by Brown, and it's going to go into the Viking end zone. And it'll be down for a touchback, and the Vikings will take over less than 2 minutes to play on their own 20-yard line. Pulling out wide right now.
Oh, look at that move. I can't do it from here because they close everything down. I don't go to bars.
Yes, we are tonight.
Here's Wanaka going back to pass. He throws
I tell you, that second shift guy is something else, isn't he? You know Brian? You know Brian?
Yes, I know Brian.
Well, where are we going to put him on our team?
Well, just what he does. He'll be himself. Hey.
Night for the Vikings, and I think it's been a long night for the Lakes. The only ones having fun out there are the Lakes, and I know Coach Warner is... He's not going to let this one... he's not going to bask in the glory.
No, this game was over before it was 4 minutes old. Actually, it was 21 just before anyone broke a sweat. And again, it's nothing against the Vikings team.